Patreon, exclusive content on your Patreon. You can get this and you can get that on the Patreon. Why don't you go subscribe to it? Yes, you should. It's fantastic, if I must say so myself. Go on down to the Danger Club. Patreon, Danger Club, Patreon.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
I have returned to my people.
I am Vase Sepnet Sanderscott.
This is a magical spell. It will fix anything that is broken.
Preshvarma Kalsel Elsper. He is one of our scribes. If you've come from Absalom, you will find Quantium to be a very, very different place.
Have you seen my father at all? How dare you ever come back here?
The adventure continues now.
We are rolling. So something happened this week, and I want to find out if I'm weird on this. I was at the gym because they reopened the other day for this brief period that we can go to them, and I got there super early in the morning. I'm on the cross trainer, and a woman comes in and gets on the one right next to me, and there are 4 people in the gym at the moment. Like the entire place is empty.
Literally, like I was on a train, an empty train, right? And I sat on, in like a sort of a big space area. One person got on the train and sat literally on the other side opposite me, smiling at me. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I went I went to a restaurant with my parents and my brother. The whole restaurant was empty, and the waiter decided to sit us right next to another family who were there. And that wasn't the worst bit. The worst bit was when. Also, this is not safe. It's basically an Italian restaurant. It's called Villa Rosa in Egham. Go there if you want.
Why do I think this is not going to be a glowing advert for Villa Rosa?
It's nice, but it's my parents will only go there. Like, they're so stubborn that you go, where do you want to go tonight? And they're like, the Italian. Always it's never anything else. If you go, should we go for a Chinese? Don't make me fucking sick. We want to go for a fucking Italian, obviously.
Ross, are you from the mafia?
Anyway, yeah, I should be.
I see a few links in with the Carbon campaign. We're all, I see a few links now. Yeah,
and
makes sense.
They're so Italian. They have a little dessert trolley that they come around at the end, which is definitely not sanitary. Like just open desserts around there. And they wheel them around every table, and people just go coughing all over them.
Well, that sounds lovely.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm building it up. Okay. So right, and then he goes, "What we got? We got the tiramisu. We got."
Here comes the accent.
They do all the thing, and then there was a lemon tart. I was like, "Oh, well, a bit of lemon tart." Puts it on my table. Immediately see a hair, and then he was like packing up the trolley, and I was too British to like do anything. And my mum and dad were like, "Why are you waiting?" And I was like, "Just because I need to wait for him to leave." And then like they were like, "What?" And I picked the hair out, and then he walked past, and he just got past me, and he looked at me, and I went. He was like, "Is everything okay?" And I went, Yep, fine." So British that I didn't even want to say that I found a hair on my tart.
I tell you what,
this is the most you thing. The fact that you looked at this trolley and went, "It probably has COVID-19. It definitely has a hair on it, but I'm still eating that lemon tart." I admire your dedication. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
I tell you what, Ross, you should have gone for the coffee cake.
First pun. Did you eat round the tart, or did you eat the tart in its entirety, or did you leave the tart by itself?
Well, I cut the end bit off that had the
hair on it.
Yeah.
That is what I would have done.
I was really hoping that the end bit didn't have the hair on. I just cut that bit off on it.
I mean, the weird thing about these stories that we've just heard is that in normal times, right, British people don't usually like to get too close to each other. You know what I mean? Like usually we try and sit as far apart as possible. So why is it that now when we're supposed to be, there are people sitting as closer together, or people start going like, oh, guess what? I'm going to sit right next to you. Where does it come from?
I haven't experienced any of these things, guys, but this week was quite a busy one for me. I did take a job as a waiter. I did spend a long time in a gym dressed as a lady, and I was on a lot of trains. It was me. It was me every time. I did it. It was me. I just dressed up. I was freaking you guys out.
I can believe you, because every time we meet up for like a job or something, you send me a video of you sneaking up on me. So I reckon it probably was you.
I didn't sneak
So,
up.
Dangerlings, what we'd like to say is if you eat around the hair, can we say hashtag yes hair? Or, you know, if you take the hair out, hashtag no hair. We want to see that debate.
And
on
those
Twitter
of you
right now.
who'd send it back, we really, really want to hear from you guys, right?
We need
You
your
can
tips.
teach us. We need your help.
And don't come up to us in public. That's the most important.
No. I've been quite glad that through everything, my British ability to radiate displeasure is still in place, because it happened to me, and a lady sat behind me, so my back was turned, and I managed to radiate so much displeasure, she moved after about 30 seconds. I was just sort of like, but I was just sort of, again, it was an empty train carriage, and she just came and sat right behind me, and I was like, what are you doing?
Oh my God, I've just remembered something amazing happened to me yesterday.
Yeah.
Right?
What?
Okay, so I was walking through Tesco's or Sainsbury's, I can't remember which one. I was walking through a supermarket and I went to get some things off the shelves, and this guy walked past me and he had his mask on but only over his mouth. Okay, you know that. And I did that very British thing of muttering under my breath, over your nose, mate. Right? So he couldn't hear, because I don't want to start a fight or anything. No. But when he came back round, it was over his nose.
Yes.
It fucking works. That British thing works.
Yeah, it does. It's a miracle. It
Just
does.
be really, be really horrible and mutter under your breath, and people will do what you say. It's great.
Yeah, I know. But
Passive aggressive, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
passive
yeah.
aggressive energy. That's all you need, man.
It is passive aggressive, and it's weird how that a lot of those people who walk around, they're so on the knife edge. You can see that they're really awkward about not having used their mask properly, waiting for somebody to tut,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then somebody tuts, and they put the mask over their nose. You're like, why didn't you just put it over your nose? What's the problem? Anyway,
I think we've just found out that Colin is Kilgrave, and he can tell people what to do.
Speaking of Kilgrave, right? Season 1, Jessica Jones. I'm going to put it out there. Yeah, all right. I'm going to say it's better. Oh, no, I can't say it in good faith. Which one's better? Season 1 Punisher, Season 1 Jessica Jones, Season 1 Daredevil. They're the best. They're the best.
They're the best.
Punisher.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Punisher.
Punisher.
Would the Punisher work though without all the context of the other things? That's what I think it would.
Definitely.
I think it is.
Quite a separate story, isn't it?
Yeah.
And kudos to them, because the Punisher's a difficult character, has never really carried across on screen, and they did it, and it was great. It was like, well done, guys.
I mean, your man
really
who
hard
plays
one
him,
to
though.
nail.
Your man who plays
Really
him.
good.
Thomas
Yeah.
Jane was all right as the Punisher.
Yeah, it was all right. It was a terrible film.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
with
that's
John
the thing.
Travolta, wasn't it, as the bad guy?
It never quite adds up. I mean, the Punisher's a difficult character anyway. It's just like, I've got problems, I'm going to go and shoot everybody. You're like,
Just a revenge eyes, man.
Yeah, that was that switch as well, wasn't it? From like the mafia killing his parents to like government agents killing his parents.
Yeah.
That was that was not his parents, his family. That was a well-read switch, I think, judging the today's eyes and today's grievances.
Yeah,
there was a
absolutely.
nice switch over there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we can get on
Very
board
clever.
with the Punisher. Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
that's weird. I didn't think that.
No longer there is people.
I don't like you shooting the mafia because I like their lemon tarts, and they always give extra hair. So
Full circle.
Nice.
Now we are implying that every Italian person is in the mafia. We've got things we need to sort out here. We haven't just made it fun.
tweet us, mafia.
We're all gonna die.
Oh, God.
I'm quarter Italian, so I can get away with.
Sure, yeah, you can get away with it for being a quarter Italian.
Yeah.
Do you speak Italian?
Yeah,
Have you
poco
ever-
Italiano.
Have you ever
Si.
been to Italy?
Yes, I went there for 6 months, and my nan was from Italy.
Okay.
So eat a dick,
Yeah.
I went to see some Italian hip hop once, and that's all it was. It was like "Faffancula, faffancula, faffancula." It was great.
I love the
Well,
fact that
hip-hop.
the quarter of it that's Italian isn't the bit that would clearly send that lemon tart back. Because every Italian I know would be like, "What is this?" Just send it back immediately. You know,
Yeah,
but you're like,
right.
no.
Yeah.
It's my feet. And
Cool.
left arm.
This is a bunch of preamble that's
a
not
lot.
related. We should
That's a
probably
lot.
go, shouldn't we?
whole lot of preamble.
Yeah.
Love a bit of preamble.
Do ya?
Yeah. with
They've
custard.
been saying on the discard they're just waiting for the moment when the preamble becomes the entire show. So
I mean, that's Danger Recall. Tune into our Patreon, Danger Recall. That's a good advert for it.
We got 2 shows. 2 of our 3 shows a week are basically preamble. Well, this is the last episode we're going to do before Christmas.
Ding dong.
Because it's Christmas week, not like we're all just giving up until we're taking the rest of the month off.
That's the end of the Danger Club podcast. Bye.
Forget this, Dangerlings.
It's Christmas week.
I hope you are drunk somewhere, unless you're an alcoholic, in which case stay strong.
Or if you don't drink.
Tweet us drink.
If you don't drink, then we hope you're not drunk either.
No, but have a glass of
See,
OJ.
there's so much to unpack from you guys this week. Sorry, I'm being that guy today. I don't know why. I've been inside a lot. Dangerlings.
You're recalling as we do this. Man.
Yeah, right.
Oh God, we're going to turn ourselves inside out.
Drum's actually inside out.
Wow. It's like massive jam.
Boy, you turn me
He's
upside down.
He's now not drum. He's just murd.
Oh, there we go.
Drum in reverse.
Cool. Again, we're back in the preamble. We need to get back to the fucking thing.
Okay,
It's Christmas week.
We're in
my
Nex,
goodness.
and there are these wizards, right? And we dropped into their party, didn't we? It was a cave.
You're talking about the show.
And it's a surprise, isn't it, Drum? Yeah, I know. It's a freakish coincidence.
Fucking hell. A line from the show.
Drum can't quite hear you because his ears are inside out, so he's just listening to his brain right now.
Didn't Beelzeboob's dad turn up?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Played by Charles Dance.
Played by Charles Dance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
If Charles Dance was doing an impression of Ross's Beelzeboob.
He's a big fan, apparently. Tweet us, Charles Dance.
it's Charles Dance, but he's on the 5th take of the day when they've been like, just have fun with it. And that's what he's doing.
Those non-actors out there. That's a joke, not for you.
Yeah, so you made it to Next. You made it to Nexus House, the home of the Pathfinders in Next, and you met Sebnet, who is the head of that household, and Sebnet Sanderscott, and she helped find your way there. Shania opened her arm up to see if the magical cleaning powers of the house would fix her injured arm. It didn't. So Shania still has
Lost a few hit points.
But she has got clean shoes.
And she also did it to Fulton as well. I think, didn't you?
Oh God, did I do that?
She didn't.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
wait.
believe she.
No.
No, she didn't do it on that one. You're confusing the various episodes where Shania has injured Fulton.
Yes, I forgot. Yeah.
Wait, I just want to test something.
Oh, God, I really must have had that on the brain. Weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh God, you just had this real thing of hurting Ross recently.
It's Christmas week.
I mean, after the lemon tart story, honestly, we all do. So you got shown around a little bit, and yes, on your way to get settled in, you have run into Beelzebub Bigsby II, father of Beelzebub Bigsby III, and we will pick things up unless we have any more attacks on the nation of Italy to make in this preamble. We will pick that up.
Tweet us, Napoleon.
We will pick it up there. You're standing in Nexus House. It's this huge, beautifully carved building. So all of the walls have got kind of carvings on them, telling different stories of adventures and battles with exotic creatures and things. Vashvatum Sebnet has taken you around. She is the venture captain, is the Avestani term for that. So she was taking you upstairs, and as you make your way around, you have just bumped into an Archlord of Nex. He is stood wearing resplendent robes. They are immaculate and very expensive, sort of high shoulder pads and a long cloak down the back. He has swathed back hair. He is played by Charles Dance, having fun with the role. And he has, peeking out from under the cape, you can see the face of a tiny man looking out at you with spiteful eyes. The individual who you know now as Beelzebub Bigsby II looks down his nose at all of you and says, "Beelzebub, what are you doing back here in Nex?"
I brought my friends. We are on an important business.
There is a rustling in the cloak, and the small figure steps out. The small figure is a male. He is perfectly formed. He is the right way. He is the right way around. He's not inside out. He has a long shock of dark hair that swirls down. He is completely naked as he steps out. He says, "You do not have any friends, Beelzebub. You are a failure. Our father's greatest failure." Beelzebub, the senior, says, "Quiet, Mix-Max. Back in your pocket."
Yes, Mix-Max. Be quiet.
Except that Jam peers out, trembling from behind your foot. He goes, "Oh, no."
It's all right, Jam.
Mix-Max eyes him, says, "I will flay you a second time, little man," and crawls back into his pocket. And Beelzebub Senior says, "These are not your friends, Beelzebub. You have no friends."
At this, Shania steps forward and goes, "I would like to contradict you on that. Actually."
Shania and Caragor, because me and Drum were just doing that, have been exchanging glances, like wondering which of the two parents is going to speak up first. And we just mentally drew straws. And Caragor goes, right, I'm having enough of that. I was wondering if I could get a little in on you as to when to interrupt your own father, but we're not having that. He's got plenty of friends and he's a very valuable member of the Danger Club. Also, if it weren't for him, we wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
I love the fact that Shania's sticking up for me, even though in the last episode he was like, "I can't even remember that fucking guy's name, the squishy one."
That's how Shania's love works. You have to understand, It's mostly hate and then occasional love.
Yes, these are my friends. We have been on many adventures together.
Yeah, how has he saved your lives before? You use him to cross a portal or something?
Is it just... Am I going to have to adjust for every member of your family that I meet, Beelzebub? Because it's weird. It's harder now. I've gotten used to you, but in retrospect, it's weird. By comparison.
Yes, my father is one of the most revered members of the
Yeah, you're one of the most revered members of the Arcarinium. Yeah, I know, yeah. Clear as day.
Beelzebub, your fine elocution is the only thing you learn from me.
Well, as nice as this is, to have this family reunion and to have you spitting knives at each other, we have very important business to take care of. So is there a reason that you are here, mister?
I'm here because this is the finest social event in all of Nier.
No, I don't mean why you're here at this social event. I mean, why you're here in this room. We did not invite you. Fuck the fuck off.
Beelzebub sort of like looks at the floor as soon as he says that, goes,
How dare. And it's interrupted by a woman's voice coming over to here. Junior?
Mother!
And a woman dressed in similar garb comes running forward, suspiciously without the same voice as some of the other Nexus readers, and she immediately just runs over to Beelzebub and puts her hand on his cheek. She says, "Junior, you've come back."
Yes.
How? Oh, look at you! You look so handsome.
Oh, thank you, Mother.
How are things in Absalom? Are you the head of the Arcanarenium yet?
Yeah, almost.
And how is your friend the Primarch?
Very good. Me and him took a stroll the other day, and he said, "Hey, I should come to see your parents sometime." And I said, "Yes, they would like that, especially Mother."
It is so wonderful.
They're running to the Danger Club, looking at each other through side eyes, going.
It started, the ICU bros going around. You started off so well, and Caragor's just like, "What? You're doing so well. Why'd you have to add in the extra extravagant lie?"
Oh no, I panicked.
The tiny man, Mixmax, crawls up onto his father's, onto Beelzeboob Senior's shoulder, and she goes, Felicia, you are looking ravishing this evening. She just gives him the biggest of evils. Says, quiet, Mixmax. There's enough of that from you, you disgusting creature.
Yes, shut up, Mixmax, little bitch.
Your father looks furious at this. What? How dare you speak to Mixmax like that? He is twice the son that you have ever been.
What does he do? Apart from stand on your shoulder naked and look disparagingly at your family members, what does the tiny naked man do?
He is the perfect expression of my craft.
Well, he is very rude, so if the perfect expression of your craft is to have a rude little man, then your craft is a bunch of shit.
Yeah, and also, a while ago, Jam Jam did a little dance just for no reason. Can Mixmax do a little dance?
Mixmax, dance for them. Mixmax looks nervous for a moment and goes, yes, and does a kind of a slightly stiff dance that is not quite as good as Jam Jam's.
There you go, that was nice, wasn't it? His little willies bouncing around there. So that little dance. It's nice, wasn't it, Mixmax?
It is not strange that he is not clothed. Would you clothe your own pets? Philippe is standing there in a leather jacket. Just enough of this. I am unpleased to see you back here without any significant achievements to your life.
Yes, father.
Your mother kind of hits him and says, nonsense, Beelzebub. We are pleased to have you back, Junior. Would you be staying with us while you're in the city?
Of course. I forgot. Please, these are my friends. This is Velda.
Hello.
This is Shania.
Yeah, hi, how you doing? Okay, I think you know me.
This is Caragor.
Aye, Caragor one thing. Never lost fight to man nor beast. I did lose a fight to a lady one time, but she was dead, so it don't count. And I did lose a fight to some dogs, but they all come out of an amulet and they were demons. Pleased to meet you.
This is Bubba.
All right, mate, what are you saying?
And this is Fulton.
All right, how you doing?
Every week I forget. Every fucking week.
I was just waiting for that. I thought Ross was going to forget. That was going to be the beautiful thing.
Yeah. And we are the Danger Club.
Oh, what a wonderful name.
Yes. And I am sort of the leader of the Danger Club.
Again, you've gone so strong.
Why did you lie?
Family lies.
Did he lie as a child?
All of the time.
Yeah? I mean, like, it's one of them things, isn't it? You just have to kind of put up with it. But lying, I don't know. I don't really appreciate it, Beelzebub. Sorry.
No, it's like it's going to change, okay? If it's going to be part of the group, then it's going to change.
Is he going to be part of the group? I mean, maybe there's one too many people in this group.
Well, I mean, I just stood up to the motherfucker, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Caragor also squares shoulders with Shania and goes, aye, Beelzebub, a valued member of the Danger Club. We have stared into the sunless void together and have seen stars glitter upon the horizon, that which you cannot possibly comprehend. So I, Beelzeboob, is a member, perhaps more than Fulton these days. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he doesn't speak that much.
I mean, to be honest, 5 does seem the ideal number of adventuring party.
Yeah.
Hey, I pluck someone's eyes out with my thumbs.
Yeah, so
Beelzebub,
about
give me a
that.
perception check while they're talking. Just Beelzebub.
Oh, rubbish. That was...
Beelzebub Senior says, you see, even your friends call you a mistruth speaker.
No, we called him a liar.
That's 9, 10, 11, 12.
A 12, which is not enough to spot Mixmax as he creeps up on Beelzebub and climbs up one of the statues next to it, and you just suddenly turn to find him clinging to the statue directly next to your face, and he just goes, liar!
Just quietly to Shania, Caragor goes, all right, so if you give me 20 gold pieces, I will yeet that tiny man through the nearest window. I swear to God.
Yeah, do it. Go on, do it. Do it now.
Give it a couple of days.
Also, as a player, I have just realised the irony of me being able to control MZ as an axe, and thus having 2 players, and me calling out Ross for having 2 characters as well.
But it's weird, Colin, because you've got a barrier on it, because your MZ only speaks when spoken to, so there's almost like a limiter on it, like you sort of police yourself in that respect. Like, just, where everyone's very apprecious of that, Colin. Well done, Colin. Well done, Colin.
Yes, well done. Well done.
Is this because you said eat a dick to me earlier? Just trying to make it better.
It's a private time.
And also, don't forget that the axe is wielded by Fulton. So if Fulton was to go somewhere, then that would be it. So
then M would go.
Yeah, strange. Yeah.
Trying to bully Ross into a Fulton and M spin-off series.
It would have to be like an 80s cop show. That's how it had to be.
Hang on, that's digging up on cop, isn't it? Really, I stumbled over my words there.
Drunk.
I almost said cock.
That's a good thing you didn't repeat it.
Yeah. That's a complete.
I could have got away with it if I didn't say it.
Mother, can we stay at the house? Is there enough places for my friends?
Of course, there is. We will make space for you and all of your friends.
Thank you.
You can have Mixmax's room. Mixmax just evils you, the whole group of you.
Yes, we'll have Mixmax's room, and we'll make it our own.
Yeah,
redecorate.
Sorry.
Wait, hang on a sec. I'm just looking at Mixmax.
Yeah.
How big is this room?
Yeah.
It's sort of under the stairs. It's like a little room under the stairs.
Terrific.
Are there any other rooms in the house? You seem like a reasonable lady and very nice. What kind of accommodations are there?
Honestly,
of course, it would not be proper for a lady to have to share accommodations. You will have your own room, madame.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you very much.
Junior, you may have Mixmax's room. We will have rooms for all of your other friends.
Yeah. Yes.
Jam goes, I'm going to touch all your stuff with my sticky hands.
Yes, and yes, my friends, you come back to us, and then we will discuss how we will go to the you-know-what, winky winkles.
Stop saying winkle.
Winkles.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Hey.
Masterful multi-charactering there. That's amazing. Aye, I'm still here.
Ross has just recorded that on his phone. He plays it to the microphone every now and then.
Hey, it's like a little soundboard.
I'm Fulton Battlestorm.
Please do a Fulton soundboard.
A soundboard.
Yeah, man.
It's a 1.
I'll get it on my MIDI keyboard. It'd be great.
Amazing.
Yes.
That's the plan.
Yeah. Come, Felicia. We will leave. We will leave this party now. It has got a sour air to it. Just having fun with it.
Yeah, we heard.
He looks at you one more time. If I looks at you one more time and then scoffs, turns and walks away down the stairs. Your mother smiles to you and says, "Please do come to the house."
Thank you, mother.
Fulton, not Fulton, sorry, Beelzeboob.
Yes,
I get you two confused so easily. Yes,
yes, you do look alike.
I have to ask, does Mixmax always have an erection?
I think it's the...
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I know, it's more like a toothpick, but I mean, do you know what?
I love the fact all over Twitter this morning it was like, the anal juice, and now we're bringing up the erections. Like, we're becoming that podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, is it a permanent feature?
Yes, I think so. My father created him.
Beelzeboob?
Yes.
Scale of 1 to 10, how angry would your dad be if I kicked that tiny man into a river?
Oh. He sort of smiles and then laughs whilst being shocked as well.
Yeah... He would be very angry.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe I'll turn back. Is it like a familiar connection? Is it like a daemon connection? When you're connected to it, can you feel its pain? And is it like, how long would it take you to recreate a jam if someone gave it somewhere?
Like 8 hours or something.
I mean, that's not...
Yeah, I think You should definitely do it. Here's the 20 gold. Shania gives him 20 gold.
I've entered into this contract now. I've got to find a way to off Mixmax. It'll be my stealthiest mission yet.
Subquest added. Kill Mixmax. I think we're all thinking it.
Yeah.
Sebnet sort of looks at Sebnet says, my apologies. I did not realize that this would be there would be an awkward meeting here.
Yeah, don't worry. That's just my parents. It's a family thing.
I feel like I need an 80s kind of sitcom.
Like
a la, yeah.
With the going, something. Actually, that's 90s, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dan, I've just got a quick
Golden Girls-esque kind of theme tune there somewhere.
Yes.
Dan, just got a quick question. What is the climate like? What have we stepped in? Is it like sort of when you step off the plane or...
No, it is very warm and quite dry out here.
Right.
You get the impression wherever you are, you're in somewhere very warm. Although the building is very airy. There's a nice breeze blowing through. There are lots of large open windows that kind of allow the air to waft in, keeping it a little cooler than it would be outside. And the magic probably helps as well to keep the place at a reasonable temperature. But just looking at the fashions and things that people are wearing, there's a lot of loose-fitting clothes, a lot of sort of flowing stuff. So you get the feeling that you're in a warm climate.
Are there any vases or anything in the room?
There are some vases.
Can Bubba just knock one over onto the floor?
Bubba, not a bird, a bit like a cat. Bubba just pushes a vase over.
And then watches it magically...
The vase smashes, and then the pieces kind of just crumble to dust and just disappear away.
What? I thought it was going to rebuild.
Bubba, what are you doing?
I wanted to see vandal.
I wanted to see the thing, where it starts fixing again.
Did you think there was going to be a coin in there or something?
It just worked on the things in there, all fixed and stuff. I wanted to see if it...
Bubba, did you just go around saying, cat?
Sorry about that. Can I give you some money for the vase?
It is all right. It is just, it is just from a dig site in Osirian.
Where does it go?
It is it becomes a part of the house. It has been dissolved.
Why do some things fix and clean and some things dissolve and my arm not get what the hell?
Well, the magic is only a rudimentary incantation. It is designed to clean the house and to tidy away things. It's not designed to repair all things. No, it can.
Okay. I got the wrong message there, didn't I?
Probably would have been an astute question before pushing the vase over, but never mind, we'll learn now.
I won't do that to any vases anymore, all right? It's fine.
So and that
lesson learned.
That is growth. That is.
Yeah.
We just having a conversation.
Did we come here for...
Yes.
There was some kind of reasons that we came here. Oh, yeah, it's really, really, really important savings of world fucking shit.
What is the time?
A valid question. It is the middle of the day.
So, my friends, what do we do? Do we go straight to the...
Wait, no, hang on.
Winky
Net.
Yes.
Could you give us just a couple of minutes? I appreciate you might be busy. We just need to have a little conflab if that's okay with you.
That is all right. I will go and ask the Preshvana if he is ready to see you yet.
That's very
That is
kind.
where we were going when we were walking up the stairs last episode.
Yes,
so I will go and check that he is all right. He wants to see you.
Yes.
That's great, thank
Good.
you.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, what are we doing?
Wait, are we in a room?
You're kind of just on a hall. You're on a hallway.
Can we dive into a room? Bubba, don't smash any more vases.
No, I'm not going to. I've learned my lesson.
You dive into a room. There are just vases everywhere.
Why have they got so many
It's a
vases?
vase room. Yeah.
It's a small boy.
Fulton, I bet you want to join this, don't you? Smash it.
Let's do it. Let's smash them all.
Caragor eyes up the vases. Could Mixmax fit in one of these vases?
There are definitely some that he would fit quite nicely in.
Caragor, I can't take one, can I? Never mind. Listen, anyway. I just didn't know if we could tell Sebnet about the thing that we've come here to talk about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly. I was thinking
That's
the same
why I
thing.
wanted to get away.
Yes, we must.
In fact, we need to make an idea. So the persons that we are talking to, I forget what's the fucking name. Anyway,
Skynet.
No, not this one. The one she's going to get for us. You know, the important persons that we want to
Oh,
get.
Peshwari.
Peshwari, yeah.
No, it wasn't the Peshwari. The Pashnet or something like that. But it's their word.
Pashmina.
No, it's the word over here for venture captain. Or was that Sebnet? She was the
venture captain. Just helps out, Dan. Come on. This is just turning into
5 new fantasy words.
Miles Dyson, right? Miles Dyson. It's a bit of a
So, Vashvatum Sebnet Sanderscott is the woman that you were speaking to a minute ago, the gnome. Vashvatum means venture captain. The person she was taking you to see was Preshvarma Carlo Elspur. You get the feeling that Preshvarma is a title, but you haven't asked what it means yet. Carlo Elspur is his name.
Okay. Carlo Elspur.
Yes.
Elspur. Why is this happening every
Carlo.
time?
We've got an easy word there. We can do Carlo.
You can do Carlo.
Okay, Carlo.
So we're going to go and see Elspeth, and then.
Well, yes,
Okay.
but
So we need to sort of have a plan of how much we are going to. We already had a plan. We are not going. Sorry, I'm just remembering it hasn't. It's just so stupid. I'm sorry.
This is good. I like it.
No, I don't think it's stupid. I can't remember if we had a plan. I can't remember.
Okay. So listen. So we decided we weren't going to mention anything about the item. We were just going to get them to take us to the library where we can find the book, right?
Yes.
That's the only thing that we are talking about. Okay, if they ask us for a reason for this, then say none of your business, you know. But if they really need a reason, then I guess we need to come up with one.
Yes, yes, I quite agree, Shania. And also, Beelzeboob, if we mention that we're going to a library run essentially by demons, are they going to gasp in horror and burn us in the square?
Well, they also said when we were back in Thingy, they were saying that it's not easy to get into this library, so we're going to need a plan to get in there. We said we were going to blag it, didn't we?
I mean,
how much can we reveal to people? Is it somewhere that's literally you're forbidden to going, or is it just on the street?
Dan, is it if I make a knowledge local?
It'd be society check.
Society.
What do you want to know?
If it's a strictly forbidden library, the whole thing, or if it's like a little section that's like
a kids
demons
section.
only.
The young adults is fine.
They do outreach.
The computers you have to book.
Yeah,
that
half
is
an hour.
a 16.
16. You don't know a lot about the Scrivenborough. You know that it is supposed to be somewhere in Quantium, but you never found out anything about where it was. Nobody you've met seems to know where it is.
Can I do a real quick sidebar? Did you come up with the name Scrivenborough, or is that in
Scrivenborough? No, it is uncannily like some people we used to work for who
were demons,
who were possibly also demons.
Possibly,
yes.
Horrendous. Anyway, sorry.
No, it doesn't. Doesn't matter. The coming up with a plausible thing to get in might not matter, because don't we have to sacrifice something very dear to us in order to get in the first place?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yes.
So my question is to the Danger Club is, which one is it going to be? Beelzeboob or Fulton? That's all.
Well, it's a tricky one.
It's a tough one. Couldn't we sacrifice something very dear to you, as in your bloodline, as in your father, as in Min-Max?
Do you like this vase? Is it particularly precious to you?
This isn't my house, so take it if you want.
So we can steal from your parents.
No, this is not my parents' house.
It's not your parents' house, is it? I'm getting confused.
I was about to say,
because we've met about 17 people in the last 2 seconds.
Yes, I mean, if it was your parents' house, I'd have gone straight for the drinks cabinet. So,
Is your plan at the moment that you're going to spend several episodes gaslighting Beelzeboob into loving a vase so that you can then give away the vase and break his heart?
Yeah,
Because I'm on board with that.
Yeah. So, do we go there now, or do we just?
No, we've got to see Carlos first.
Why? What's he going to
Look, if he's going to tell us where it is, and maybe how to get in.
Yeah, we don't know where the Scrivenborough is and all that stuff. Yeah, so and also if they're in charge, we have just teleported directly into their party, so we should probably show some respect at some point.
Yeah,
we need to maybe send some apologies and smooth some shits out. Your
mum, by the way, is a lovely lady.
Who, mine?
Yes. No, Beelzeboob. I'm clearly looking. I'm definitely looking directly at Beelzeboob, aren't I? So.
Oh, yes, you are. It's weird that. Yeah, hello. Yeah, yes, thank you. Yes, she was lovely. She is lovely, yes. It's just my father is not a nice man.
Yeah, he's prick.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Yes. Yes! Yes! He is a prick!
Let's smash all his vases. Let's smash all his vases. It's not your house. It's not his house. It's not his house.
To be fair, though, I mean, he's a very high achiever, so I suppose that does come with some sort of arrogance, doesn't it? I mean, he has achieved an awful lot with his life. He does seem to be pretty powerful and respected here, and you know.
Obviously, yeah. Of course, you take the side of the fucking.
Well, no. I'm just saying that. I'm only saying that he's you've got to respect someone who gets to that high level. He's pretty important.
Such a Velda move. Such a Velda thing to do.
God. I'm going to get my little Velda book out and write in Dear Velda Diary. Today, Velda was a classic.
Have you got a Velda Diary?
Yeah.
We've all got one, mate.
Oh, that's...
It's purple like your robes.
Yes.
I made it out of the tent that we burned.
What?
Just a few of the leaves. Just I've had them left over. I was like, I'll start writing them.
Hey, do you remember that? We burned your tent on that ship. Do you remember?
Well, I mean, you burnt my tent in the carnival.
Oh, yeah.
Have you burnt more than one tent?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember.
I don't remember burning a tent on a ship, but you definitely burnt my tent in the carnival because you said it looked shit.
Fulton's axe just flips on his back a little bit.
Your axe is twitching, Fulton.
Oh, sorry. What's that?
His tent.
Oh, yeah.
You just hear him like really distantly laughing.
It's a very good tent. Had the ears left in it.
Anyway.
Now look. Beelzeboob, is it fair to say that you don't know pretty much anything about this demon library?
Yeah, I walked once.
Stop. Okay, listen to me.
Yes.
When we ask you questions from now on, you tell the truth. All the truth. No embellishments, no more lies, okay? If you want to be part of this group, okay?
Yes.
This is how we do things. No more lying, okay?
Bubba
Any
would
more
like
lying,
to...
and then we fucking kick you out. You understand?
Bubba would like to cast Circle of Truth.
I mean, we can't...
So I've sorted it.
Yes, we can't do that every time. I mean, he literally lies everything he says.
We're going to get him
For the
into
next
shit,
10
don't worry,
minutes,
okay?
we're all right.
Are there any...
Starting the clock now.
Fair play, okay.
Are there any
It might
breakfast
take a little
pastries
longer
left?
to-
Oh, yes.
There's no breakfast pastries left. Is this the way?
Yes.
It's not the way.
I'm ready for your question.
Beelzeboob, have you ever been to the Scrivenborough before?
No.
Right. How dangerous is it really?
I don't know.
Great. How easy is it to kill min-max?
I'm not sure, but we can try.
How many times have you lied to us on a rough average?
Very, very many times.
This is a great idea.
How do you think the visit from Winsell Starborn's going to come when he doesn't come and visit your parents here?
He doesn't know who I am.
Why hasn't Jam Jam got skin?
I'm a failure.
What have you got in your pockets right now?
Some of Fulton's pocket meat.
Did you steal the pocket meat?
Yes.
Do you steal often?
Yes.
What's your favourite colour?
Red.
Which one's better, season 1 of Daredevil?
If you were given a lemon tart with a hair on it.
Have you ever stolen from us?
No.
No, you stole my
Said
time.
you just said you stole Fulton's pocket meat.
Yes.
Wait. Okay, listen very closely to me.
Yes.
Do you believe that if you are part of this danger club, that you can grow and become and stop the lying and become everything that you could possibly be? Do you believe this?
Yes.
There we go. That
Is one of those things you
He's
could
telling the
possibly be a liar?
No.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that.
I hope to be your friends.
I know that, Beelzebub, because I looked deep into you. Like, we saw the abyss together. But communicating that to this lot, you're going to have to be a bit more truthful in future.
Well,
stop lying to your mum. She's nice.
But I mean, this isn't the problem. You say you want to be our friends. Literally every other sentence is it's almost the constant thing out of your head. And then you lie and you steal. And
Because I don't like my life. I'm embarrassed. Look at Jam Jam. Look at him.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, no. Look,
This
Jam Jam poses.
This is my alchemical familiar. You saw Min-Max and my father. He's wonderful, like Velda said. I'm just a failure, and I've always been a failure.
I mean, no. I mean, I didn't say he was wonderful. He's a tool, but he is quite a successful tool.
Look, I would like to say to you now that I was impressed with the fact that you got us here. Yeah, okay.
Really?
And with Caragor's help, okay. And so then, if you have the help of all of us, so when I first met these people in this group, I was a terrified person who did not know herself and would not show herself, and was very confused about many things. And then, since adventuring with them, I found my true self, and I think that you could also do the same thing. So, if you do believe in this, okay, you have already come a step towards that, okay? All you need to do is believe that you can, okay? And don't take no more shit from your fucking dad.
Yeah, Beelzeboob, I've known you for a long time now, from way back when. And I didn't know that you felt this way. I'm glad that I put this truth spell on you, because now I've heard the real you. And that's what I want to hear. We want to see who you really are. Only then can you make friends. Let go of all the bad stuff. Show us what's really inside. And Jam Jam's great. Look at Jam Jam. He's a fucking weird little freak. He's great, man.
Whilst we're in the circle of truth, Jam Jam looks horrific.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, as one of the Danger Club petitioned very keenly and very emotionally early doors to another member of the Danger Club, doesn't matter how you look like and what you do on the outside, it's who you are on the inside that counts. And on the inside, Jam Jam is intrinsically a better dancer than that min-max prick who I swear I am going to fucking murder.
Jam Jam hops down from your side and walks over to the edge of the room and turns back round to you and says, "If it helps, Father, I believe that you can succeed." And then he walks back over to your side.
I mean, perhaps it would be poetic justice if Jam Jam was turned up with Min Max's skin. Not that I'm really suggesting that. But,
oh my God.
Well, I mean, it's a trophy.
Caragor cuts eyes at Velda and goes, "That is a cold genius move."
Yeah, right, isn't he? Because then he can wear his revenge every day. But I do have one question still while you're in the circle of truth.
Yes?
Yes. When you keep hurling those vials of acid at me...
Yes?
Was that an accident?
Yes, I am awfully crap at throwing.
Oh, good. Well, no, that's all right.
Good question, Velda. Tactical suggestion. Can we have you not throwing vials of stuff at us when we're in combat in future? Can you do anything else instead?
I can turn myself into a mutant and a jealous beast.
You can turn yourself into a mutant jelly beast.
Yes.
Well, why haven't you ever done that before? That sounds
pretty
awesome.
good. Like,
Well, here's our first things to encourage you to do. So next time we're in some danger things, do that mutating Jenny thing, whatever you're doing, okay? And, save the day. It's good. It feels
just
nice.
Throw the acid stuff at somewhere that doesn't include a member of the Danger Club.
Yes.
I think he's saying his aim is bad.
Okay.
Yes,
right.
I mean, I was literally standing behind him once, and the vial came flying out of his hand and nearly hit me in the face.
It's a new beginning for us.
Yes.
Nothing can stop us. I can't see. Hold on, I'm stuck in the skin. I'm going to try and tear the ear hole a little bit so I can see out. There you are.
Tear the what hole?
Is he still wearing?
He's still wearing. I mean, a lot of it has been torn by now. There's not much left of it. He's dragged it around the streets.
I'm indifferent about you, Beelzebub. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Colin, with the soundboard. Great work, mate.
yeah.
Yes. No.
Fulton, haven't you got a problem with Beelzebub stealing a bit of your pocket meat?
Yes.
Doesn't that make you angry?
Yes.
Do you want to fight it out?
Hey!
Fulton, what time is it?
Pocket meat.
It's a work in progress.
It's like a horrible Toy Story 3.
Oh my goodness, there is a knock at the door.
Bubba opens the door.
Sebnet is there. She says, you found the Vasarium. And she looks around and sees Bubba and looks at all the vases.
They're all still there.
Yeah, I didn't think they wouldn't be.
Hey, we're still in the zone of truth here, so I can't even lie about it.
Oh, good. Well, In that case, I was worried about it. Come with me. She leads you up some stairs to a dark room where there is lots and lots of bookshelves, loads of books and scrolls and things piled onto them. And in the middle of the room, there is a large orrery, so a model of the solar system, which probably, I would imagine, Velda is probably the only person who has ever seen a model of like other planets. It's something that would have been taught, but in high-level education, even that there are other planets. But yeah, there's a model of the sun and all the various planets sort of rotating around it in the center. And there is a very old dwarf there. He has white beard that is kind of tied together and then tied up on his head. And he's looking through some notes. He peers at you through his spectacles as you come up. Sebnet says, may I introduce you to Preshvarma Carlo Ursper. He is our chief scribe. He is the one responsible for putting together the chronicles that are sent to the Pathfinder Society back in Absalom on all things. He is sort of a professional skeptic, but he knows a lot about the city and its goings-on. So perhaps he can help you. I know that you're not on official Pathfinder business, but anything we can do to help you would be useful. If you have come this far, I'm sure it is important. And if it is something that you feel that the Society may benefit from knowing about, we would be very glad to have your report of it at some point, when you feel comfortable, of course.
Greetings, Peshwari Carlo. Before we begin, the aura is fantastic. I haven't seen one of those in years.
What?
He says.
The orrery is fantastic.
Of course it's fantastic. What are you, an idiot?
Possibly?
He hobbles out from behind his desk with a stick and kind of comes over and just stares at you all. And he looks up at Velda especially.
Where did you train?
Well, I trained, you probably haven't heard of it. I sort of an individual, more like home tutoring.
Oh, New Age wizards.
He shakes his head.
Learning outside. Learn primal magic, why don't you? Learn primal magic and leave Arcana for us who put the work into it. Hey?
He just jabs Velda with his stick.
Ow. You're an idiot.
What do you need?
Well, we need to know where something is and how to get in there. Who remembers the name of the place that we
need to go to the Scrivenborough.
Oh, yes, this one.
Everybody needs to know where something is. I need to know where my erection is. I hadn't seen that in 100 years.
Oh, you speak to the yes, I think Min-Max, yes, is a little tiny man who seems to have stolen it.
What horrible fairy story.
It's awful.
Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have lied to that giant.
Yeah, listen, we need to go to the Scrivenborough, and there's the library down there we want to get in.
The Scrivenborough, The Scrivenborough is a library.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. A dangerous place.
Yeah.
Libraries are usually pretty nice, though, like, once you're in.
Yeah, they're an important public service.
Yeah, everyone should visit their local library.
Do more to support them, exactly. That's what I always said. Pick up the library service.
He shouts out the window at random passers-by.
Go and support your local libraries, please.
He sits back down at his desk and says,
Scrivenborough is not an easy thing to find. Why do you need to find it?
We have need of some information. This is probably the only place we're going to be able to find it, so that's where we got to go.
It's a bit of need-to-know basis. Yeah, we're happy to, pay you a little bit of money to let us know, but that's as far as you need. That's as much as you need to know, to be honest.
He kind of waddles across the room again on his stick, and then jabs Shania with the stick.
Because you need to know information.
And he just gestures around at all of the books. He goes,
what do you think these are?
Yeah. Get off, crazy little man.
He's got you there. He's got you there.
We need to locate a specific book, but you don't need to know about that book.
Actually, can we just have a quick sidebar just for a few seconds? We're just going to talk about our local library over here.
Go into the secondary Vasarium over there.
Well, look, it's all right. As long as we talk quietly, he can't hear us.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Listen, do we know what book we're looking for?
Yes.
What do we? Yeah, we were told.
It is the book of...
Did you see the Book of Lies?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't
Yes,
know.
It's already been written by Aleister Crowley.
Do you know what? Maybe it's the teleportation, but I can't remember what the name of the book is we're supposed to find.
Yeah, maybe we should have just about 10 seconds to think about it in those 10 seconds. Dan, what was the book called?
Hang on. Oh, a natural 20.
There we go.
On memory.
Wait a second, I can feel it coming.
Is it something that...
Having worked in the public library sector for many years in the past, I can tell you you're not the first person to go into a library asking for a book that you don't know the title of.
Yeah, right.
You are looking for a book called The Olibrian.
Ah, the Olibrian, that's
The
right.
one, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we just say that we need a book. It doesn't really matter. We don't have to specifically say what book it is.
Yeah, no more information should be given now.
Yeah, just that we need a book from the Scrivenborough.
Yes, exactly. He just needs to tell us where it is, and then we can go there. I mean, the place must be full of books.
It will be, but it's a demon-run library. I bet there's a maze within a labyrinth, within an arcane sigil. I bet there's shelves twist around and form eyes and ears and mouths, and I bet that it changes like an ever-increasing corporeal abyss.
Well, I tell you what, their late fees are probably fucking awful as well.
I don't know, sometimes demons are nice, and sometimes they might just waive the fee because they can't be bothered to go through the process of getting the money.
Do you often use demon libraries?
I've been to a lot of libraries, big up local libraries. It's like...
we are not managing expectations.
Unless they're run by demons, not big up demons, okay?
Yeah.
Actual demons.
As I say, demons, maybe you could have a chat to them. They might be all right once they tell them your side of the story.
I'm going to doubt that because it's a demons, but what I do believe is that we will make short work of it. Hopefully, we have some skills, so let's just find out where the fuck it is and what we're up against, and then we can do it. All
right, hey, so Carragher, we can fight our way through.
That's
you
not
and
what
me.
I fucking said. Okay.
Yeah. What?
Okay, we might have to work some shit out. Okay.
And you're assuming there'll be an elderly demon with little tiny glasses. I mean, it could be packed to the rafters with demons.
Fulton, I just don't know that sort of direct approach. I'm sort of more on... I don't know, you and Beelzeboob, I'm sort of fallen more on Beelzeboob. So we've been through some stuff now, me and Beelzeboob. It's just hitting books with axes is not really my thing anymore, Fulton. Sorry, mate.
Okay.
Are you still having your sidebar? Because I left my coffee in the Vazarium.
No, be good. Can you tell us how to get to the Scrivenborough?
He comes in and just kind of pushes past all of you and picks up his cup of coffee, and then just pushes back.
Do you need another minute?
No. We just need to know where the library is, to be fair.
I don't know where it is. It's a secret.
Scrivenborough.
It's a secret library.
It's okay. So, do you have any idea about how we might go about getting there?
He just rolls his eyes.
I tell you what. You say it's important?
Yeah, very important.
Very important.
Give me a diplomacy check then to prove it is.
Wait. Who's the most diplomatic? Who's doing this?
I got a 10.
I've got a 7.
It's gonna be Bubba.
It's not gonna be me.
Got nothing.
Okay, Bubba.
All right. 28.
28.
Boom.
Even with the penalty for Velda calling him Peshwari.
Knew that would come back.
He thinks that.
All right, but if it's important, maybe we can. Maybe there might be somebody who knows. Hang on.
He goes up to his thing, just starts sorting through his notes. He goes,
do you know Chartredel?
Chartredel? No, I haven't met him yet.
No.
Runs the bookshop down in the Grand Bazaar.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Curated Wishes.
Curated Wishes.
He deals in rare books, things like that. I've had a few strange things come through for him. Sometimes Pathfinders go there when they're looking for strange books.
All right. We'll go there.
You know your way around the city.
No, have you got any maps or anything?
No, weirdly, maps are the only thing we don't do.
Weird.
Don't worry, I can lead you to this bookshop. Have I ever been there?
you've been to the Grand Bazaar.
I have been to the Grand Bazaar.
All right. Nice one. Let's go.
Well, we will do this then. Yeah, sounds good. Okay.
Mate, here's a gold piece for your troubles. Give him a gold piece.
He takes it and just shrugs and puts it.
All right.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were going to be useless, but actually you're okay. Thanks a lot. Cheers, bye.
I'll tell you what, mate, actually, do you want a banjolele?
Sure.
I just got to take this thing, there's like little carving here I just want to take out. and Bubba gives the old one that Velda fixed. I did say I was going to give it away before you said you was going to fix it. And I just want to take this little bit of carving that's got, because inside there's a bit of wood kind of inside where the strings are, and I kind of dip my claws around there and pull that bit of wood off and take the little carving that's got Bubba's and Gillip's initials on it, and I give the banjolele to him and just go, yeah, just hang that in here somewhere and make the place look nice.
This is a mighty gift. Thank you.
No worries.
It means a lot to you.
He says,
It is just what I have been waiting for.
and he goes over to his desk, gives it a sort of nudge, and it wobbles, and he kind of places the neck of the banjolele under one of the legs of the desk, holds it, and the desk doesn't wobble anymore. He turns and bows to you and goes,
there you go, mate.
Thank you.
It's got use.
And he goes back to his papers.
Good luck. Just, if you make it to the Scrivenborough, double good luck, I suppose.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See you later.
Right back at you.
Bye.
Make
And
your
you're
way.
the idiot.
I heard that.
You make your way back down the stairs, back through the party, which is sort of winding down now. A lot of the archlords are making their way out, and you step out of the front of Nexus House into the busy streets, and you see laid out before you the city of Quantium. It is busy. There are people everywhere. It is blazing sunshine. It is a big city. You can see just rooftops stretching out around you, different sizes, lots of onion domes and minarets. At one end, near the docks, you can see there is an enormous building with huge domes. Some of the minarets around it are flying in the air, hovering around it. You can see the towers just suspended in the air. There is a shaking of the ground, and you look up and you can see two enormous golems, about 100 feet high, each one on opposite sides of the city, one red and one green, just banded with glowing runes, that are walking in a slow circle around the city, and just stretched out is an endless warren of back streets and alleyways heading off towards what you think is the Grand Bazaar in the middle of the town. It is going to take some work to find your way there, and we will see how well you do at that next week. That's where we leave it for tonight. Welcome to Quantium.
Hi, Scott here. Just want to tell you that this week's episode was made possible by all of our patrons, and especially our Dangerling of the Week, Stu Jackson. To become a Dangerling of the Week, go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. Thank you, patrons.